Okay, gang, welcome to the hideout, and we're going to talk about a Christensen Arms 6.5 Creedmoor. You know, I'm 50-50 on these things. Let's see what happens. Okay, gang, welcome to the hideout today, and today we're going to talk about another Christensen Arms rifle. I'm going to try not to get frustrated and try to make it work. You guys who have subscribed and watched my other videos, you probably know why. But before we get started, if you have not subscribed, please do. I greatly appreciate it. Click the little ringy-dingy up there so you get a notification. Check us out at sarge1911.com. If you've not been over there, guys, and look, go over and take a look. It's some good stuff, it's quality stuff, and there's two things important about it. Number one, it allows me to do more of this, and number two, and even more important, part of that money that you buy stuff with goes to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I know they appreciate it, even if you don't care about nothing about me. All right, here we go. Now, a while back, a friend of mine had a rifle like this in 300 Win Mag. I brought it over to the house, set the scope on it. The dude was freaking awesome rifle. It was a Christensen Arms Ridgeline like this, carbon fiber barrel, and it's almost this rifle, but let's just go over this rifle. Carbon fiber barrel, 24 inches. About 6.5 pounds for the whole rifle. It is a sharp looking rifle. What I really like about it is not the looks. I like the point that it's 6.5 pounds. You start toting one of these things around, you like it. Now myself, I bought the Mesa 300 PRC because I was just in love with his 300 Win Mag. You guys have watched the videos, my 300 PRC will not shoot. So I mean, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I just can't keep spending money on it. This thing, his 300 Win Mag shot like a dream. My 300 PRC is crap. We're going to try this out and see what happens. Let's take a little bit of a look at it though. It is a nice looking rifle, 24-inch barrel. Now I'm probably mistaken here, but I'm going to throw it out there without Googling it because you guys know, no notes. I thought most of these come with a 26-inch barrel. I'm glad this is a 24-inch barrel, and I could be wrong on that. I like the 24-inch barrel because I use it to hunt with. I'm not target shooting, so I want to be able to, you know, work my way through the bushes, through the grass and stuff, and not have that extra 2 inches getting hung up on the briars and stuff. So 24-inch barrel I like. I think the bronze colored receiver here is kind of cool. It sets it off. Color, for the most part, you want a gun that don't look like, you know, ugly, but for the color, who really, you know, get an attractive gun, but don't overpay for what it looks like. Overpay for what it shoots like. It's a Remington 700 Action. We all know those. They've been around for a long time. The only criticism I have about a Remington 700 Action is the bolt throw. This thing is way high. You know, it's so high. Now, with the 300 PRC, the 300 Win Mags and long action, that's a long way. That's like running a mile. You got to put it way back here, put you way up here, and go way down. The action on this is short enough, not a big deal. The scope mount. I think this is, I'm pretty sure this is a DNZ mount. It's one piece with a bridge going across here. I don't know if you can see it in there. So we got a one-piece mount and not 15 different parts to wiggle loose. Pretty stout. I really like those mounts. And sitting on top of it, we have a Leopold. You never go wrong with a Leopold. I think this is a 6X, that's 3x18, you know, got the nice lens covers on it, by 55 maybe. These little caps, I like them. You know, sometimes they get in the way, but the truth is if you're sitting in the rain and stuff, you know, you can close these things and keep some water off of them, but you always need to keep some kind of defogger on them and stuff. I mean, let's face it, they're made to get wet. If they're not made to get wet, they're made to use. So if it gets wet, you don't want to have any problems. I don't know what all to say about the thing. There's no magazine well down here. It loads to the top, which, you know, with that 300 PRC I've got, if you watch a video, it's a nightmare to load. You know, I don't know yet. You know, I fired that 300 Win Mag of his, which was this rifle. Then I went and done the 300 PRC, which was my rifle, with no luck. I'm hoping that he does not have that kind of luck. You know, we're just going to wait and see. One thing I do want to check, and I want to do a little bit different than we normally do. You guys know with the pistols, most of the time I'll check the trigger. Well, what's impressive here is these guys are going to tell me this thing is going to pull between 3 and 3.5 pounds every time, consistently. You know, that's better than my 4 pounds that I like, but what we're going to do, and we're going to do a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and do a trigger pull on here, but what I want to do is get the camera up close enough to actually see the gauge. Bear with me now. I want the camera to see the gauge so you guys see the number, not just me. So let's put it on ready, and I start to pull. Let me try and get steady. We're pulling this past 2. There's a 3.5. Did we get it? All right, good. So it does pull at that 3.5 point, and that's the first time we tried it. We may try it, oil it, use it, shoot it, and it get a little better. I don't know. You know, here's the deal. His 300 Win Mag shot like a dream. I buy the 300 PRC, don't shoot worth crap. He's got 6.5 Creedmoor, and to be honest with you, what I did is I went and bought my own Christensen's arm after I shot his. He buys this, I buy a 6.5 Creedmoor in the Mesa. So they're a little bit different. My PRC, 300 PRC is junk. His 300 Win Mag is a trophy. I don't know where we're going to fall on Christensen Arms. Right now, I'm 50-50. You know, the only way to tell it out is let them go duke it out at the range and see what happens. So let's go outside, see if we can get it to go. Bang, bang, bang. I'm trying to get this box of Hornady open. You think they want me to get it open and shot? Here we go. All right, we're shooting a Hornady match grain 6.5 Creedmoor today. Like the 300 PRC. No magazine on the bottom. It's going to load from the top. You know, the 300 PRC, they're so long, they're a problem. Let's see what this does. Action's a lot shorter. So far, so good. Wind's kicking up pretty hard. I'm going to shoot, well, that goes home nice. I'm going to shoot 3 rounds and hope that it's on the target. If not, we'll turn the camera off and twiddle-dee-whittle it for a little bit before we come back. All right, because we'll see what happens. Let me get this thing dialed in a little bit. Crank it up nice and tight. I tell you what, let's do. Let's go ahead and stop right now and let's go see if we are on paper. There's no sense in burning ammo up if we're not even hitting the paper to begin with. So let's go down range. Okay, we sent one down rounds. We're close. I got another one in here. Let's see what it does, and then we'll go down range again in a minute. Let's go see what we got. I think we're really close to where we need to be. Okay, we got it on paper. We got it close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send 3 rounds down range and see what kind of group we get. And then we'll go check it out. So let's see what happens. love the trigger, the safety. Any negative criticism at this part is just the Remington 700 action. That bolt comes way up here like this, but because it is a short action, you know, you can live with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot 3 more times. Try to do a good job. Okay, we walked down range, we picked up the target, and I think we're good to go. If we get the camera over the bottom target, you'll see where we began. Out here we were right, and we were left, and then we got it in here, and we got, you know, some kind of scattered out pattern. Probably me, but we did a little bit more adjusting, and you can see our last 3 rounds are right up here. Man, that sub MOA, that's what they advertised to do. And, you know, we're a little high at 100 yards, so I think that's perfectly fine. Might turn it down maybe 2 clicks or so to be just happy with it. You know what's frustrating to me at this point, I shoot my buddy here, he's got that rifle in 300 Win Mag. Y'all seen the video on it. It shoots sub MOA just like they say it will. I go buy the 300 PRC, same manufacturer. I can't get nothing like this on it. And then we come back with his rifle again, and we get sub MOA with his rifle again. You know, I've heard all the excuses, suggestions, belittling, negative comments. I've heard all that crap that I'm sick of hearing. I don't think it's me. When I can shoot this with 2 different rifles doing the same methods of shooting, I think it's my rifle. But today we're talking about his rifle. It's a shooter. It's good to go. This is what the rifle was designed to do, so I'm very pleased with it. He should be too. So until we get to shoot again, let's make sure to shoot safe and shoot straight. Hooah.